Evening, folks. I'm Jason, and welcome back to Mecha Taco. Tonight we're doing Battle Athletics Daiundokai GTO for the PlayStation. I am a... is there such a thing as a big Battle Athletics fan? I don't know. I'm a decent-sized fan. I enjoy the series. And, I've always been a bit confused of its history, though. It's a little difficult to follow because there are the games, there's the TV series, there's OVAs, and there's a manga, and they're all their own thing. They each follow their own kind of continuity. They share similarities, but they're all different. And I've never been quite sure which one comes first, what it was based off. I always had this impression that the series was based off of the games, specifically the first game, which is kind of a visual novel slash dating sim, kind of. It's kind of creepy. You're a coach and you're training Akari, and it seems like she has a thing for you. I don't know. But the stills, the artwork is pretty salacious. Salacious? Pretty etchy. How's that? So I always assumed, and everything afterwards wasn't as etchy. So I just kind of assumed that, oh, it's, one of those franchises that's based off of, questionable work, that they, turned into something presentable. That's not the case. Hang on, let's see. Options. Speaking of which, butts. That's fine, everything is fine. Game start. We'll do story mode. Story mode. Don't expect a lot. Flat out saying this, preparing you. This is not a great game. It's fine. It's just kind of weird. It's like, wow, that's it. We'll get to that. So, basically, battle athletics, or battle athletes, depending on how you want to pronounce it, was a multimedia project by AIC. And it was exactly what I just said it was. It was supposed to be a game, a manga, and a TV series. Ooh, camera's kind of freaking out there. Hello. I need to connect this camera better. I've got it running through a USB multi-plug right now, and I think that's not great. That being said, the camera's looking great. I'm getting the high frame rate. Look at the lighting. I'm in the dark. I do have a little light over here in the TV, obviously, but I mean, this looks great. Anyhow, where was I? Yeah, so it was meant to be this grand experiment of releasing a franchise on multiple media platforms. And I would assume it was to some extent a success. But yeah, each one is absolutely its own thing. I got into Battle Athletics via Victory, which was the TV series, which I really enjoyed. I mean, it's very corny, very melodramatic. but it's fun. It's a fun series, and it's cool too. I mean, the general concept. It's the future. It's close to the year 5000. At some point, Earth was turned on to its axis, and for whatever reason, this sports event had been started annually, and depending on the series that you go with, it's either just all women or it's divided between men and women. And the TV series is just women for whatever reason gained like super athleticism and strength. So the very first episode, starts off with the young women running a marathon, pulling steamrollers, massive concrete rollers, and they're jumping with them and hitting each other with them. I mean, it's totally nuts, but it's great, and it's a lot of fun to watch. I mean, the sports aspect is ramped up. We've seen an example. My World Court Tennis video. I spliced in a little bit of battle athletics of Ana-chan just getting brutalized with a tennis ball. That's the type of series it is, and it's great. It's funny. Again, it's very anime. It's very 90s anime. If you don't like whiny characters, you're gonna have a hard time. Akari is a challenge, and she gets called out for it. I mean, you know, it's fine. I'd much rather deal with Akari than, I don't know, Shinji. But I mean, that goes for anything, quite honestly. You know, I'd rather have like an impacted bowel than, you know, have to watch Shinji whine on about having to snap the head off his friend. Anyway, Daiundokai GTO. This came out on the PlayStation 1999, which was pretty late, quite honestly. We're running this through an emulator, so it looks better than what you get on a PlayStation. You know, the warbling is kept to a minimum. And now you see the extent of the game. I mean, this is really it. Wingfot cheats, by the way. That's her stick. Her shtick. Not her stick. Oh, then I fell down with her. Really? Oof. Should be able to double jump those. There we go. I mean, you see how the CPU rubber bands itself. I mean, it flies. It's not a very honest game. Oh, watch this when you pause it. The characters do a little pose. It's cute. And now you've seen this is the game. I mean, I don't want to make it seem like, you know, the other games had a lot of depth. Other game had a lot of depth, I should say. I've only played the Saturn version. I haven't played the PlayStation version. Mind you, I don't have a clue what the hell I'm doing in the Saturn version. You just go, you know, day to day. Oh, God. The characters are a little off design here. It's little weird. Like, Lingfall just looks frightening there. Like, who drew that? Mind you, the character designs are pretty exaggerated in that beautiful 90s style. This, though, what the hell? What the hell? What is that? Gosh, it was terrifying. Anyway, yes, the Saturn game, you know, you go day to day, you rest or you exercise in a certain area, you build these stats up, and you unlock other exercises, and then you compete. And then there's little sub-stories. It's fine. There's a lot to do in that visual novel sort of way. It's not really... I don't want to say it's not a game, because it is a game, obviously. Oh, Jessica. I don't think I could do a Mecha Talk of War just because, I mean, it's a lot of just skipping text. Also, I think it's illegal to slide under a hurdle. I might be wrong. This game was developed by a company named X-Rays, which I've never heard of, and for good reason. They mainly have done anime games. Oh, Isla? Really? Isla doesn't play like that. None of which were, you know, really stateside. The wiki isn't terribly helpful. Dirty. You know, it's like, you know, X-Rays may be founded by members of another company. It's like, okay, may? So are they or are they not? I don't know. Get out of my lane, sister. Come on. Crushed. $19.99 is really late. Sorry, I'm still reeling over that fact. I mean, the Dreamcast was out. You're thinking to yourself, you're at the store, and you're like, do I buy Soul Calibur or this? I like Battle. I love Battle Athletics. It's a cute game. It's a discount game. I don't think it was. I don't think it was sold as a discount game. It absolutely is a discount game. Like, this is the game that should be given away with something. Oh, Tanya. So we need to address the elephant in the room. The game is as culturally sensitive as Street Fighter. The young girls are from different countries, obviously, and they are stereotyped to hell and back. Tanya, obviously, she's supposed to be from Africa. She's wild, like a beast, because, you know, that's Africa, I guess. It's tribal imagery. Not at all offensive. I think Tanya's a great character. She's fun. It's fine though, because we haven't met Jesse yet. The American. Oh, come on, it was rolling backwards. Oof. I know this looks bad, but don't worry. She should screw up here. Oh, you little... See, it does bother me. Ooh, I screwed that dive up. It does bother me that you can attack each other. Because while that does happen in the anime, Tommy doesn't Tiny doesn't do that. Isla wouldn't do that either. Lingfa 100% would. Should be a little bit more... Oh, yes! That was luck. Should be craftier about it. Oh wait, you didn't see Tanya's pose. Or is it? Man. Splat. The butts are impressive for a PlayStation game, you have to admit. Oh, God, Akari, what is going on with her face? So I'm running this off of Beetle emulator. RetroArch tries to run the game at full speed. The frame rate is unlocked in the game. So the game thinks it can run at 60 frames. It can't. But when it's emulated, it tries to, and it's just a mess because it's not a stable 60 frames. So it's really obnoxious. Oh, here we go, Jessie. Howdy. Howdy, she says. Again, off design. In Victory, Jessie, or Jessie, she's super tall because she's American. She's also from like, she's from a ghetto in New York. Because of course she is. Here she's a cowboy. For whatever reason. She says howdy. Sorry, I had to see her pause. If it wasn't so funny, it would be offensive. Yeah, there's a couple little moves you can do to sidestep, but I mean, is it really worth it? Not really. I mean, it's not a bad game. It really isn't. It's just there's not a lot to it. It's weird seeing such a simple game. I couldn't see because of the stupid sign. This late in the game. Oh. And by in the game, I mean in the console era. Ugh. Oh! Screwed up. Stupid UFO. Oh, I have to do it again. Yeah, whatever you want. Alright, let's do this again. Let's do it. We can do this. She doesn't act like this. She doesn't act. She's not a cowboy. It's like different teams were given the basic premise of the series, and we're just like, okay, and we'll figure the rest out as we go along. All right, let's go. Oh my god. This is actually my second time recording. No, I'm sorry. This is my third time recording this. First time I just screwed it up, just flat out. Technical difficulties. Second time, I just wasn't. I didn't like it. Even by my standards, it was bad. I mean, I had forgotten half the series. I couldn't think of the names of everybody. Yeah, my thoughts were all broken. Plus, I didn't have the proper background, you know, on placing this in the greater Bad Athletus canon. Oh, are you serious? There. That would have sucked. I'm not saying anything. You just listen. Just listen for me. No, not. Hang on. She screams out "goddamn" because she's American. That's all of us. That's all our American. That's all we do. Any guesses where Ichan is from? Osaka. I like how Japan isn't afraid to stereotype themselves. Either, evidently. It's funny, I'm actually, holy cow. Sorry, Ichan's slid in that. Ichan's, uniform there was riding up. I didn't get into this last time when I was playing Revenge of the Gator. One of the reasons I haven't, there have been many reasons, but one of the reasons I haven't posted recently, because I've been playing a game. Shocking. Sorry, that does happen. I picked up on sale. Oh, did not. During the fall on sale, I picked up Like a Dragon. Yes, that was luck. Which is what, Yakuza 7, I think. I still haven't beat Yakuza 3, and I hesitated on this. Oh, I didn't see her pose. There you go. But I was like, you know what? Let's just. Oh, I froze. Stop freezing. I did it again. I gotta work on that. Yeah, holy cow. Anyway, distracted by Ichan's wedgie of death. You know, I was worried about, spoilers and all that, but I was like, yeah, it's gonna take me forever to get through Yakuza until I get to 7. So I was like, let's just get it and play it. I'm so glad I did. I'll get into it another time, but I mean, it is an RPG. They took all of the brawler aspect out of it and replaced it with turn-based combat. And it's even better because your main character is obsessed with Dragon Quest. I mean, he name drops it. And there's so many Dragon Quest elements in the game. And it's very endearing, which is a very Yakuza thing. So, no, it's fantastic. But I'm at a part of the game right now where I'm actually going to Osaka, if I'm not mistaken. That should be amusing. Good game, though. It is. I'm having a lot of fun with that. All right, moving on. Little victory things are all their shorts. Hmm. The headmaster. His name is Grant Oldman. And it's unclear if, like, this dude's immortal, or there's something about him that's just off. In the OVAs, he's, you know, kind of played up as to be this pervert. And Victory in the TV series, which is Victory, he's, yeah, just this kind of mystery. And a decent dude. Who also just happens to look like Dan. And he really does. He's also super strong, like insanely strong. This stage is the worst. I can't see anything. Oh, come on. Oh, he did that. It did it again. That was all. That was all on me. Sorry, I'm concentrating here. Dang it. I see the too. Oof. I have to do it again. That's his pause screen. So, Cosmo Beauty, that's what it was. They're competing to become the Cosmo Beauty. First place is considered the Cosmo Beauty. In the story, it's Akari, her mom, Tomomido, was like the most amazing Cosmo Beauty ever. So she has a lot to live up to. Everybody expects the best from her. She sucks. Akari, that is. So, yeah, she has a hard time with it. The Discotheque, I believe, has... Excuse me, Discotheque has relicensed the series. And it's available now on Blu-ray. I don't know how much it's going for. I can't imagine it's expensive. But the I still have the old Pioneer release from the 90s, and the Pioneer release, I mean, it's old. It's, I don't know how else to put it. It's old. And it's missing the ending, which is really ridiculous. Like the epilogue credits. For some reason, they cut it out. I don't know why. I would assume the Discotheque would have restored that. Man, Battle of those. We watched this when I was in college. That did not just happen. Are you kidding me? I ran out of stamina at the finish line, and then he mocked me. This game sucks. Well, at least I get to tell my college story. Isn't that great? Just go. My God. Every time I play this, which has been a lot now, more than it deserves, I've struggled with this stage. Yes, just start. I had moved in with 3 young women, because I'm awesome. No. Well, I am. No, these women were my friends. It was college was difficult for me. It was a difficult time, and I made some really good friends, lifelong friends. And I don't know, it was just it was a thing. Everything just felt right. We're like, yeah, let's move in. Let's all move in together. Split the rent 4 ways, which was hilarious back then. We had a nice apartment for peanuts, which is really scary to think now. But anyway, we watched a lot of anime, which was great. And Battle Athletics obviously was one. And we had hanging up a broken tennis racket that was painted with some red splatters. Finally. And we called it Ana-chan, named after a character in Battle Athletics. The very famous quote, which we still quote to this day: "If you can't beat them, it's okay to break them." It's even funnier because it was coming from the sweetest little girl. Alright. There we go. Man, we watched a lot of anime. Sorry, I was just thinking of all the different series we watched back then. It was fun. Good times. I did marry one of those young women, by the way. That wasn't my intent. That wasn't any of our intents. Sometimes things just work out. Poor Rachel right now. She has COVID, which sucks. I mean, she's hanging in there. She's doing fine, but I mean, it's not like it's a party. So, yeah. It sucks because there's like not a whole lot I can do. You know, aside from, man, make sure the house doesn't burn down. Man, the characters are so small. Look how small. I can't get over how small Jessie is, or how weird Ichan's face is. Battle Athletics Daiundokai GTO, folks. There you go. Publisher was Increment P. Never heard of Increment P. I don't know. Although it just dawned on me what a hilarious name Increment P is, actually. How often do you go to the bathroom? It's like an Increment P. Yeah. I mean, this is the game. There are a couple other modes. There's one where you can, you know, there's basically a time attack, and there's a non-story mode, I guess, where you can play as other characters and compete with other characters and see their little interactions. It's just... it just seems like a lot of effort for little substance. the signs really bother me. Tanya, what the hell? Yeah, it's not a terrible game. It's not a terrible game by any means. You know, it's fine. It's not much of a game. January 14th, 1999. Oh, that's interesting. That's it. What is... Oh, well, that's a cool coincidence. I'm recording this on January 14th, not 1999. Wow. See, all of those delays, all of those issues, it was meant to be. Just to say, you know, 25 years later, I'm playing this game. Increment P. Increment P? Why would you name your company that? Does it hurt when you pee? Incrementally. It doesn't take much to amuse me.
Time attack!
I just want to see time attack real quick. So, character select. Where's Jesse? Well, you know what? Let's just go with Ichino here. So I was looking. I was curious about the measurements actually. I was wondering how they stacked up. No pun intended. Alright, so stage select. Let's do a Akari stage. Yeah, see that weird, like, little 60 frame boost there? Oh, it's Akari house in the background there. I love that. Akari. Again, it's another element that carries over from the college days. Whenever Akari was feeling down or embarrassed or whatever, she would hide in a cardboard box that she lovingly crafted and labeled Akari House. And Rachel and I mean, we say that all the time, just wanting to hide in our little, you know, pity box, a little Akari box. That's funny. We're supposed to dodge that one. So there you go. That's the game. All right, that's all I got for you. You know what? It's 40 minutes. I'm good. There's a anime butt for you. Sorry, I'm still baffled by this game's existence. As I said, it's not bad. It's just not... It is what it is. Alright, folks. That's all I got for you tonight. There's the camera. Can't find you. I still gotta get better at looking at the camera instead of my screen over there. Man, I really dig this camera. Look at that resolution. Hi there. How's it going? Nice to meet you. This is great. It is really nice. It is really cool. Anyway, sorry, I'm done. I'm Jason. This has been Mecha Taco. This is Battle Lettuce. Daiundokai, which I have to keep up on the screen because I cannot memorize that to save my life. Daiundokai GTO. Oh, we didn't enter in our name. We should do that. It's only appropriate given this series. There you go. I would like to point out before I leave, while the OVAs are a little bit more fan servicey, it's been a while, but I don't remember the TV series having a whole lot of fan service. I really don't. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. But I don't feel like it has a ton of fan service. Like, it has been a while though. Can I help you, cat? What? One of my cats is telling me that it's time to go, and I have to agree. What? Psst, come here. Come here. Come up on camera. Yeah, come over here. Come here. Yes, you're on camera now. You. Whoop. Everybody gets to see you. Oh, there she is. This is Dash. Hello, Dash. Say hi to everybody. I'll let you out in a second. Mind you, why do you want to go out? It is literally, it's 29 degrees out. Shut up. I'm Jason. That's Dash. This has been Mecha Taco. Thanks for joining us. Good night, folks.